Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Tope Balogun, your affiliate slash reseller manager. Thank you for joining us today, and we really apologize for last Friday's inability to continue the um, webinar. Like I said earlier during our meeting last Friday, the Peerless LMS promised to be a very rewarding and exciting affiliate slash reseller program. We intend to carry along and support our affiliates and resellers to the best of our knowledge, share resources with you periodically, and get to introduce you to the best sales training and the best marketing support that you can get from any affiliate slash reseller program. With me on this webinar are my colleagues. So we have Mr. Yemi Doku. Mr. Yemi Doku is the head of sales, and shortly he's going to take you through the sales process, how you can sell PLS convincingly to your prospects and clients. And aside Mr. Yemi, we also have Mr. Demola. So Mr. Demola is the head of content or e-learning Peerless LMS. So it's also going to run you through the whole system, how the content works, the technical aspect of the website and everything. So right now I'll be introducing you. Mr. Yemi is going to take the floor and he's going to take you through the whole sales training. All right, so once again, I really appreciate you for coming and thank you for joining us. Mr. Yemi, you have the floor.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for the introduction, Tope. It's a pleasure to have us all on this reseller network. So I'll just share some experience on how we feel we've done so well in selling Peerless as a learning management solution or system, and the things you should look out for, what we call critical success factors for being able to sell Peerless to your own clients. Okay, so first off, just so that we are all on the same page as far as the basics are concerned, the LMS, Peerless, is actually, like everyone knows, a learning management solution that helps organizations leverage technology to scale their learning or their training. So, as far as the sales conversation is concerned, there are two key things you want to look out for that you want to discuss. The first one is that the LMS Peerless makes your training, number one, scalable, meaning that you can deploy training across different locations at the same level of quality, which is what we call standardization, and then it makes your training repeatable. So, of course, this is good for businesses who are looking to scale learning, standardize learning, and ensure repeatability of learning. So, on the first end of scaling, your ideal or target clients should be organizations who have geographically dispersed employees who require training, or a small number of staff who are too small to fill or to remove out of the business for a regular classroom training. On the angle of repeatability, most businesses require two or three skills that they need to learn consistently. One of such is called product knowledge. But we cannot just run one training and assume that people are already product savvy or understand your products as a business. So to remove the unpredictability, or what you call assuming the competence of your sales force or your people on key knowledge, e.g. policies, procedures, and even your products, you can deploy a system that enables you repeat the same training as often as you like and assess the knowledge of your employees on these knowledge areas. Then standardization is another key part, which means that if you want to ensure that the level or the quality of training is kept as simple as standard as possible, meaning that you don't want to subject it to maybe a facilitator or somebody else in terms of their mood, you can also use e-learning to drive this. A few success stories we have is that one of our clients recently, who was on a 1-year retainership with us, at the point of renewal, just informed us that she has not even been, she has not seen the need to run regular classroom training in the past 11 months since they bought PLS last year. What this essentially means is that she's not standardized training. She also got her staff to adopt the e-learning, and she has actually cut her training budget by as much as 65% by buying this solution. In other words, a good conversation starter is that Peerless enables you to actually do much more with much less. So in cases where people used to spend 10 million naira to train an organization, now they can train for as low as 2.5 million naira, which is just one quarter or 25% of the initial training budget. Okay. Of course, when my colleague Demola comes on board, he will show you or discuss the extent of the capabilities of Peerless as a learning management solution. But for us as salespeople, I think the key words are Peerless enables you to standardize, scale, and ensure repeatability of training. And then it's actually a tool both for training professionals and HR professionals to do a lot much more with much less. Peerless enables you to do a lot much more with much less, which is why I've given you an instance. If you require normally a training budget of 10 million to train people, for as low as one quarter of that, 2.5 million, you can actually not just do more than you would do, not just equal your training budget, but do a lot more with your spend. Of course, like I said, when Demola comes on board, we will discuss how we ensure that your clients or your customers in this case get the value for their money in terms of the extensive client success assurance we have, and of course, how this post product is actually for us promise made, promise kept. What we also make available to all our resellers is that we give you testimonials from clients, because we believe that the more we can show or demonstrate results that we have done it for, the easier it is to overcome the objection to buying. We think that is important. Then also, when Demola comes on board, we believe that one of the most powerful ways you can sell PLS is to do what we call showing and not telling. You either show them your testimonials, meaning you show them or demonstrate results of your track record, and then you also show them what Peerless LMS can do as against just telling. We believe it's a more powerful way to sell when you show as against when you tell. Okay? So at this point, I want to bring Demola on, because a key part of this is for us to really understand the full capability of what Peerless can do. So Demola is our head of both instructional design and content conversion, and he's the one that built this solution. So he will have a lot to share with us. Demola.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Demola Deomi. I'll briefly show you what you can use the LMS to do, and I'll also show you some key features of the LMS itself, how you can also explain to your clients, whoever you're trying to sell the LMS to, how, on how the LMS behaves, and exactly how they can achieve their training objectives with the LMS. Briefly, before the end of this webinar, I'll be sharing you the login details for you to log into the platform, and also the URL to the platform. Okay, let's get started. The platform itself has 3 user access. The platform has an admin access, also a training manager access, including the student access. Right now, as you can see, we are on the student access. You can we have right here, you can see the direct reports of what is going on your platform. You logging in as a student, you can see that you have a total completed total number of courses assigned to you, which is 2. You also have a total number of 16 lessons assigned to you, and number of tests also that you must have completed, including the number of certificates awarded to you on the platform. Now, the where the magic happens is on the admin part. I'll quickly log into the admin hand where I'll show you briefly some core features of the LMS itself. Now the LMS has a very robust user management features. Hello. So apologies for the brief interruption. It was one of those unexpected technical issues. Anyway, we are back and you can join us again as we continue with the webinar. Thank you.
Please bear with us. We're just trying to get everything set back up.
Okay, sorry about that. So I'll briefly go through the different features on the LMS. So we have the user part where as an admin you can manage the entire life cycle of the user, creating a user, deleting a user, and also assigning courses to users. We also have the modules where a training manager can create lessons and assign to the user. Same thing goes for courses. We also have the course categories where we have all our courses grouped into different tree. An example is a sales course. A sales course having a sales course with the name with the category a course category name with this name is named as a sales course. An example of courses under it will be psychology of selling, etc. We also have the user type. Here you can create different user type. You can create an admin user type, a training manager user type, and also give specific roles and specific user access to the system based on user type. We have learning groups. You can create different learning groups. Example is creating a finance, a tech IT group, a sales group, and also an accounting department group. The system settings here manages. Here you can create, you can manage the entire life. You can manage the entire system here. You can create white label. You can white label the system. You can also create some technical features such as setting up an email setting and some other simple configuration of the LMS itself. Let me go back to the dashboard. We also have the notification centers. Here you can create notifications for users on the platform by creating when the user starts a course, the user gets a mail. When the user ends a course, the user gets a mail. So here you can manage entire notifications that is being sent on the system. Here is the messaging part of it. You can send message to individuals on the platform itself. Here you can check how many users you have online. And we also have the reporting system on the platform. Now we have a very robust reporting system. Here you can view you can view a user report, a module report, course report, and also a system report. Under a user report, I will do a brief example here. You can easily search for a username here and select any available. Okay, for instance, this is a user. Here I can view total number of courses that has been assigned to the user, total modules that has been assigned to the user, including general information about the user, when the last time the user logged in, and also how many messages has been sent. Entire history of the user on the platform itself. Let me go back to the dashboard. Now the LMS has a very, very unique features, which is the competency assessment part of it. Okay, sorry about the break, technical issues. Okay, finally, I'll show you the training manager part of it.
As a training manager, you can control the entire life cycle of a course. You can create courses on the platform, you can assign users on the platform, you can also view reporting on the platform. You can go as far as creating projects for the different users on the platform to the extent of you grading them and downloading and also sending them message within themselves. I'll briefly show you what you can do as a training manager. You're going to click on the course name at top of the education. Here you can add more information for this particular course. If there are objectives, if there are training objectives for a learner to know about, and also if there's going to be an attached a quiz or a brief assessment for the same course, you can easily add it here. Then you can create content here. If you have an external link, e.g. from YouTube or Vimeo or any other video sharing content, you can paste it here. You can create projects for your users on the platform. Your users that have been assigned to this course, you can create tests and also give feedback. You can also upload files, related files that are being for this course itself. Let's say you have more information on a PowerPoint document or a PDF document, you can upload here directly by clicking on the files here. And if you want to view a general report of all the users that are being assigned to this course, you can click on the module report here. So the system is very robust and has an end-to-end features of the entire from you training your employees down to you viewing their report, and as well as also downloading the certificate. The system also have a memory retention feature, which is the knowledge management system. You can save your documents on the system, your private document, company private document, and others on the system. You can also assign different files to different departments based on access rules. Some departments won't have access to other department files. Let me briefly show you that. Okay. It's called the Peerless KS. Right here, you can create folders, you can create files, you can upload documents, any type of document. You can also create specific department. You can also create a specific folder being assigned to specific department, whereby they will really have access to the file itself. If you have any information, we'll be pasting you a URL on the platform, on the YouTube platform, where you can, if you have any information, any information at all, from the testimonial, sales pitching documents, and any other documents you might need for you to have a successful sales on Peerless LMS. The link will be posted right now. I'm sure it's done. And Topper will take over from it.
Hello everyone. Once again, we really appreciate you for taking time out today to join us for this Peerless Reseller program webinar. And again, we apologize for the technical glitches, but despite it, we were still able to get pass across the right message, the right information, and every other thing. So if you have any questions to ask, please use the chat button to drop your questions, and our team will respond to them. Meanwhile, we have this webinar recorded, so should in case you miss out on some parts of the webinar or you logged in while we started, long after we started, you can always come back and replay the webinar. And if you have any question, you have my phone number. It's in the mail you'll be receiving from us, 08090473994. You can give us a call and we take time to run it through the program. And if you're interested in coming to the office to get further training, of course, just give us a call or send us a mail. We'll also be glad to have you around and put you through the whole process. So once again, we really appreciate you for attending this webinar. Thank you so much. God bless and happy selling.